Similar to the opening of Die Another Day of 2002, 2015 Spectre, with its whole mask holiday Mexico City scene, which I thought was really, really well done on that idea. Right after that opening is done, with the whole movie rest of it, most of the movie rest of it is like, what is this? Why is all this after that great opening? Another thing I want to mention, I didn't say, is after Bond says, with pleasure, M, at the end of Skyfall, when that whole Mexico City is opening, it's like, what were you doing in Mexico City? So it's like, to me, similar in that whole thing where it's like, I'll take care of the Joker at the end of Batman Begins, but then when they're in the money bank thing, one man or the entire mob, it's like, that's what bothered me from the end of Batman Begins to the beginning of The Dark Knight, and the end of Skyfall to the beginning of Spectre. This was such a standout opening. The rest of this movie was blasé, bland, uninspired, not very well at all, with the exception of Hanks fighting on the train. The whole train fighting scene I thought was really well done. I think it was supposed to be an upgraded modern version to the whole train scene at the end of From Russia with Love, which is also one of the best Bond movies ever. And this movie, while it's got a few things that make it a bit either on the line or a bit on the same line or a bit better than Quantum, I thought this was a step down from Skyfall. I thought that this movie, here's the problem with it. So they have Blofeld, spoiler alert if you haven't seen this movie, it came out 9 years ago, but they bring the Blofeld character back, which was a staple in the Sean Connery movies. The problem with that is, when they got the rights back in 2013 for Blofeld, they totally rushed the process of having Blofeld in here, and by rushing the Blofeld in here and not using him well, it's wasted, and they could have came off with a more fresh, organic, really more well put out original villain like they did with Silva. But no, they wanted to get Blofeld used right away, which isn't a problem. And also, I don't really like the chemistry here between another French actress now, who was born the same month and year as me, Léa Seydoux. Though she's a bit better, not saying much, she's a bit better in the No Time to Die. But again, now, while I do, the other theme song I like being You Know My Name, Chris Cornell in Casino Royale, really well done, really cool, amazing type song. My top favorite of the theme songs here is The Writing's on the Wall, which I perform many times both on podcasts and videos. I just like how it goes, you know. I've been here before, but always hit the floor. I spent a lifetime running, and I always get away. I'll sing this song more for you later in the summer at something else. So yeah, oh my God, Spectre, step down from Skyfall. I don't retroactively, it almost makes Quantum of Solace a better movie. I won't get into the reason why about that, but let's just say it has to do with subsections of organizations. They do bring back the Mr. White character from those first two Craig movies. So again, they're trying to have this story connect, but really the whole 5 movies are all over the place. I hope that in Bond 26 onwards, they make the missions more fun again, less emotional, less serious, less how Daniel Craig doesn't even seem like he wants to be here at all. And you can clearly see the downgrade of the performance of him in anything after that first movie. Spectre. My friend actually likes Spectre. He likes Spectre a lot. And it's fine. I think Spectre has some well put out ideas that could have been fleshed out more, but Spectre's going to be talked about many years after to see. But to me, Spectre, again, rushing Blofeld, just anything after the opening was kind of not as well as that could have been. Especially, and it's entirely too long. This movie didn't need to be as long as it was, and I think the ending was leaked, unfortunately, because of the internet. Again, I want to close off these whole James Bond discussions here by saying, when it comes down to movies and TV, I like how how and when, if and or if not, the internet is or isn't incorporated in any type of movie or TV show. Because now the internet will always be on people's minds from, I want to say, 1994, 1995 onwards. And it's interesting to see the difference between the 1995 internet and the 2020s internet. It's a whole different ballgame of things. If I had to grade or rate Spectre 2015, I'm going to have to give this a D plus or a C minus. A D plus or a C minus, a 1.5 out of Kazakhstan stars, or a 2 out of 4 Kazakhstan stars. Step down from same director, Skyfall and Spectre, same director, but ultimately I think, at least in my opinion, Skyfall's the better movie. And I just hope whoever becomes the next James Bond, really has his heart in the part and wants to do it as many times as Roger Moore, or more at 7 times. There's never been an official counting of Bond than Roger Moore's 7 appearances from 73 to 85. Have the next Bond actor to have really more of a spirit than Daniel Craig ever did. I really like Pierce Brosnan, by the way. That's why I did all this Pierce Brosnan stuff. And with all that said, my phone battery's about to die, so we're going to have to close this one off here. And I will see you in my next video with Sailor Dennis, where Sailor Dennis and I talk about the Thursday night CNN fake news presidential debate. That is the next main video. The CNN fake news presidential debate discussion with Sailor Dennis. Look out for that sometime next week. And that's all for now. Dun 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 dun